Everyone, welcome to the show. We are getting more and more leaked information about Tucker Carlson and what may have led to his firing from Fox. I mean, we knew about the other text messages about his bosses and calling them the C word and all that. And that definitely played a role. But this latest leaked text is another kind of, well, duh. I mean, the guy was a very, very thinly veiled racist and a twisted person. You know, everyone who isn't racist or mentally disturbed recognize those facts. So here's the deal. Here's what we know now. The night before the Dominion trial was about to begin, Fox became aware of a text message in Dominion's possession. This was relinquished to them as part of the discovery process. And now we know it also contributed to Carlson getting canned. Carlson sent a text to one of his producers on January 7th of 2021 saying, quote, "A couple of weeks ago, I was watching a video of people fighting on the street in Washington. A group of Trump guys surrounded an Antifa kid and started pounding the living shit out of him. It was 3 against 1 at least. Jumping a guy like that is dishonorable, obviously. It's not how white men fight. Yet suddenly I found myself rooting for the mob against the man, hoping they'd hit him harder, kill him. I really wanted them to hurt the kid. I could taste it. Then somewhere deep in my brain, an alarm went off. This isn't good for me. I'm becoming something I don't want to be. The Antifa creep is a human being. Much as I despise what he says and does, much as I'm sure I'd hate him personally if I knew him, I shouldn't gloat over his suffering. I should be bothered by it. I should remember that somewhere somebody probably loves this kid and would be crushed if he was killed. If I don't care about those things, if I reduce people to their politics, how am I better than he is?" So, where to start with this, right? I mean, beyond the obvious racism of it's not how white men fight. Really? Yeah. Yeah, it really is. It is how white men fight, especially pathetic MAGA hats, which is what we all witnessed on January 6th. It's exactly what the Proud Boys do. They gang up on people. It happened on January 6th. They ganged up on the police who were vastly outnumbered, just as they did with this kid. We all saw it. It's on video. And this text message, as I mentioned, was sent the day after the Capitol attack. So he saw it too and still sent this and made that false statement. You know, but beyond that, even, let's talk about how sick this person is. To see someone, a single person that he doesn't even know, that has done nothing to him, being beaten by multiple people, and to think, yeah, kill him. I get that he pulled it back in the end. He appeared to find what little conscience he has. But seriously? So Fox board members saw this, and apparently they had a similar reaction because, you know, well, they're not sociopaths. And the next day, Fox executives, so this would have been the first day of the Dominion trial, Fox executives said, we got to hire an outside law firm. And so that's what they did. They brought in an outside firm to investigate Carlson. So the New York Times reports that several people with knowledge of Fox's decision to fire Carlson believe that, quote, he was more of a problem than an asset and had to go. And according to these sources, Fox leaders were concerned that Dominion might seize on this, right? They might, during his testimony, question him about this, where reporters are going to see it, where reporters are going to hear about it. So at first I was thinking that Fox leaked this to the media, but now I'm thinking they didn't because, yeah, they didn't want this to come out. It was part of their calculus in their in their settlement with Dominion. So, that leaves either Dominion is leaking some of this stuff. It could be people that work at Fox. Maybe people who work at Fox are like throwing this out there like, hey, Carlson, better watch it. Better watch your step. Better not push too hard on Fox because there's more where this came from. So the New York Times is now pressuring the judge from the Dominion case to try to make public more of this redacted communication that was provided by Fox. I want to see it. Oh, he is such a vile person. Such a vile person. I can't imagine looking at anyone being beaten up like that by multiple people and thinking, yeah, get him, kill him. It's not like, the person's a pedophile. It's Hitler. Think of any other heinous, vile, just reprehensible person throughout history. It's not like it's someone that murdered one of your family members, harmed one of your children, and you're just a total stranger. And you're thinking, yeah, get him. And he had to go deep into his mind. Somewhere deep in his mind, he said, he found this compassion. He found a shred of his humanity that's left. Wow. That's the top guy from Fox. That's who was pulling in more views than anyone else. What does that tell you about that network and the viewers? Because that comes out. That comes out in everything he said and did on his show. That is who he is. That's what he is. And that is what oozed out of his pores every night and out into our country. And we wonder why we had thousands of people attacking our nation's capital, smearing feces on the wall, urinating on the Capitol floors, beating police officers, spraying them with bear spray, beating them over the head, dragging them into the crowd, kicking them, stomping on them. We wonder why? There you go. Exhibit A. All right, guys, if I hear any more, I will let you know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.